stage is set. Ball is on the tee. And off we go on EA Sports. And this is going to be out of bounds. Flags come in. That is a brutal mistake to start the game. Opening kickoff, out of bounds, brings the ball to the 40-yard line. Here's 1st and 10. He'll start on the ground with Barkley. And he'll get this up to the 44. It was Jeremy Chin that time up to make the stop. Look him up on a 2nd down and 8. From the shotgun, it's Hurts. That's caught. Saquon Barkley. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line.
These are the chunk plays they thought they could get here against this pass defense. They thought the passing game favored their offense in this matchup, and I think we can expect this to be the case the rest of the game.
The open receiver is Dotson. He'll be taken down rather swiftly after a gain of just 3.
The receiver thought he had a nice soft spot in that zone coverage, and he settles down to give a nice target to the quarterback. But the defense had eyes on him the entire time. Secure rally tackle prevents that from turning into a big play.
And they'll move this ball way down into the red zone, inside the 20-yard line.
Really nice throw there. The ability to throw the ball out on the perimeter. Yes, arm strength and all that, but it's also timing. The timing of the route. When is that wide receiver coming out of his break to deliver that ball accurately as his head comes around? If the ball's thrown too early, the receiver's not ready. If the ball's thrown too late, that's when disaster strikes.
That's to the end zone, but it's in.
Doesn't get much better than that. Had he gotten there just a little bit earlier, he probably draws the flag a little late. It's probably a touchdown.
We'll try again. It's 2nd and 10. I'll run up the middle with Barkley. He is in. Saquon Barkley. Touchdown, Eagles. Exactly the way they scripted this one. A beautiful opening drive, Greg. Able to find the end zone on the game's first possession.
And, Mike, the word that comes to mind looking at that drive is execution, and that's exactly what they talked about all week long. They wanted to come out early in this game and establish an early rhythm, and that's exactly what they did with that touchdown drive.
7-0 is our score as this kick is sent into the air. The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback. So they come to the line for 1st down and 10.
Here we go.
Right to the air goes Daniels. His throw on 1st down is going to be incomplete.
They told us this week they were going to try to come out fast, and I'll tell you what, that's exactly what they did. Put immediate pressure on this secondary and let them know, hey, all game long today, you better defend every blade of grass because we're coming out firing. And even though that ball falls incomplete, it goes a long way in setting up the rest of this game plan as the game.
Under pressure, and down he goes. They got him.
Quarterback's having a hard time establishing any sort of rhythm here early against this defense. He fails to connect on the 1st down pass. They give him another opportunity through the air on 2nd, and it gets even worse. If they can't protect the quarterback and they can't get him some easy completions, It just makes everything for this play caller that much more difficult.
3rd and long, and here's Daniels. This one intercepted. Picked off by Quinyon Mitchell. And he's going to be out of bounds, but quite a turn of events here. He has set up the offense with 1st and goal.
It's not often, Mike, that everything breaks right for this type of return off of an interception. But boy, is it beautiful when it does. I mean, look at the defenders just flip around and become blockers, trying to spring their guy to the house. Great athleticism, some great moves on his part. I mean, he's going to have some of his offensive teammates looking over their shoulder for their position.
To the 5-yard line. Here now, 2nd down and goal. One more time, they try Barkley. And this time, he's in. Saquon Barkley. Touchdown, Philadelphia. 2 touchdowns for him in the game. Numbers 10 and 11 on the year. Elliott, good on the extra point. And the Eagles move out on top, 14-0. So following the score, here comes Elliott to kick this one away. And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchback. And he's going to be stopped in his tracks. He'll lose a couple of yards on that one.
Well, as been the case this entire first half, it's been the defense that's really carried the load for this team. Some offensive struggles, but they've done more than their part, coming through again with another big stop for a loss.
Buffalo 18. Warriors 70. Go.
Daniels to throw on 2nd down. Checking it down, this one is caught. And a good job rallying to the football, holding just a gain of a yard and sets up 3rd down.
You can see the eyes of the quarterback. He's trying to push this ball initially downfield, but with the defense doing a good job keeping a lid on the coverage, he's forced to check this ball down to the shallow route. But this is something that they know in the future. If I need a couple yards, they can come back to this play.
On 3rd down, they'll throw with Daniels. And that is incomplete. Ben Sinnott was the intended receiver. And it's going to bring up 4th down. Here comes Smith on the return. And he's going to be brought down after a short return. And that's where his team will get possession of the football. From the 25, they'll go to work. 1st and 10. Operating from the gun, here's Hurts. That's thrown right side, but incomplete. He was trying to find Saquon Barkley coming out of the backfield. And it'll be 2nd down. A shotgun snap now to Hurts. He'll get rid of it and complete it. And a big strike for good yardage there all the way up to midfield. On 1st and 10, it's Hurts. He finds Devontae Smith. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line.
They've done a nice job spreading the ball around. Make the defense have to account for as many different weapons as possible here early. But think back to our conversation with this coaching staff, Mike. They identified this guy as someone they needed to get involved.
Pressure gets there, and down he goes.
The offense goes from feeling really good about the previous play with a real nice pickup to then on the ensuing play ending up going the complete opposite direction. Really nice job here by the defense immediately getting back on track. And what do the coaches say? Just play the next play, and that's exactly what they did.
They'll run the toss to Barkley. Angling to the sideline, inside the 35. And he'll be very close to a first down. Won't quite have enough, but now a much more advantageous spot. Here's a 3rd down and 4. Here's Hurts. And this is going to be incomplete. That is great work there, making things difficult defensively. It'll set up a 4th down.
He's usually such a reliable target in the passing game, Mike. We just don't see him struggle to come down with catches like that all too often. And when you're one of the go-to guys on your team, I know...
Oh, he tried to throw it back across his body, but it's intercepted. And the Commanders are in great shape here as they take over at their 46.
So this was a great stress test for this defense, Mike. Everybody prepares to defend a quarterback from within the pocket. But how do you defend that quarterback when he breaks the pocket? In this case, watch everybody flow. Everybody stays with the play and maintains their assignment. They get rewarded for a chance at the interception, and he comes through with the pick.
To throw is Daniels on 1st and 10. And he can't hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. What a good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. And it'll be 2nd down.
Really nice job there by the defense defending the middle of the field. That is the most valuable real estate on the field. They know every single offense is trying to attack the defense between the hashes. So give credit. They took away all the throwing lanes, and that ball falls incomplete.
And the tackle's going to be made down at the 40-yard line.
The goal of every offense, Mike, is to find a way to establish a balance between the run and the pass. With some success here early on the ground, will open up things as the game unfolds for the quarterback in this passing game.
They'll send their tight end left. On 1st and 10, here's Daniels. A hit as he throws there. It's going to wind up incomplete. The pressure got to him that time, and it'll set up 2nd down.
This pass rush is continuing to make their presence felt here in the early going, and for this quarterback, he's lucky to at least get rid of that ball because they were on the verge of recording their 2nd sack, and we're still here in the 1st quarter.
Hey, smash Bronco! Ready?
Throwing on 2nd down, Daniels. And that one knocked away. It's incomplete.
So they made it a priority here early to try to get him the ball in the 1st quarter. But that was their 3rd attempt. None of them have resulted in a catch. You got to start looking elsewhere. You don't want to get into a position, Mike, where you feel like you're forcing the guy the ball and forcing your offense to run through him.
So after back-to-back incompletions, it is now 3rd and 10.
Track 60.
Daniels now going to look to throw. Carrying that ball loosely, and it is out. And this is taken in by the defense. The quarterback was on the move, starting to gain some yards, but then he lost the ball. And the fumble's recovered by the defense.
And early on, Mike, it was actually a really good job by the quarterback, extending that play, getting some positive yards with his legs, but he decided not to slide and give himself up. He takes that hit, loses the ball, and now the defense takes over.
Saquon Barkley, and he will dive into the end zone. 70 yards. Touchdown, Philadelphia. That's his 3rd touchdown of the game. and number 12 on the year. The extra point by Elliott is good. And the Eagles will stake themselves to a 21-0 lead. So following the score, here comes Elliott to kick this one away. The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10.
Let's go.
On play action, Daniels. Nowhere to get away, and he's going to go down. We are through one. It's the Eagles with the early advantage. And EA Sports NFL Sunday returns after this. Second and 11.
Cut 19. Cut 19. Set. Go.
Working out of the gun, it's Daniels. A throw left side, going to be intercepted. Picked off by Quinyon Mitchell. And he is going to bring this one back. A DB's dream, a pick six for touchdown. And they extend the lead, the defense joining the party. A pick six for a touchdown. Greg, they are extending this lead out.
Yeah, now you've just seen both sides just make their impact felt here in the first half. The offense has done their part, and now it's the defense.